Adrian, so how do you handle this quick turnaround between games and getting yourself ready to be up for it for the next one?
I don't think there's any problem being up for it. I think the boys are gelling very nicely together. We've got a tough schedule with 4 games in 8 days, but it's good. I think this format is about momentum. Obviously trying to get on a roll. I thought our first outing was a great spectacle, and unfortunate to be on the wrong side of the rain last night, but a good chance to turn it around quickly at our first home game tomorrow.
Hi Trent, welcome to Cape Town. Just speak about playing in Newlands. How much are you looking forward to that, and just playing in front of the home fans?
Yep, I can't wait. I've only played one game out here before, and I remember crying when it happened. It was a test match. We got bowled out for 45 as a New Zealand side. So that's my only experience really. So I'm enjoying the competition so far. It's going to be great to have our first home game of the season, and it's one of the most iconic, picturesque grounds in the world. So it's a great place to play some cricket.
And just speak about that. The opening 2 games. Just expand on that a little. Good win in Quebec, and then last night. Just how have you found the tournament and the opponents and your teammates that you've played with?
Yeah, I think as a whole the tournament's very exciting. The standard is phenomenal. Obviously, this part of the world, South Africans are very patriotic, passionate sportsmen. They've obviously bred a lot of good cricketers, so it's a great place to play cricket. So to get the chance to come up against some guys that I'm pretty familiar with, and then some guys that are a little bit unknown to me, but still very, very talented. It's a great spectacle. So from our point of view as a team, great first out win, and then like I said, a little bit tricky up in Joburg in the rain last night, but that's cricket, and it's a long tournament, and to take one win from a couple of games on the road and then get the chance to come home is a good position to be in.
You're going to face, Joe Root is going to face you tomorrow, and he has 10,000 runs under his belt. Do you have something special for him or nothing?
Sorry, start again. Who's going to face us?
Joe Root.
Oh, Joe Root. Sorry, yes. Do I have something special for him? Yes, probably. No. Hey, Rudy is a guy that I've played a lot of cricket against, as well as a couple other players in that team, and we had a little practice game, warm-up game against them a few days back, and they're a quality side, and obviously had a good start to the tournament as well, so it's going to be all to play for. Okay,
and on Wednesday you'll play in Paarl. Have you been to that field yet?
Yep, I have, once.
Okay, are you looking forward to playing in front of the Paarl crowd?
Yeah, definitely. Beautiful part of the world. Obviously the focus is on the game here tomorrow, but some of these grounds, they hold a lot of history, very iconic, very, very picturesque grounds, and the crowds are flocking in, and like I said, very passionate about their cricket, so it's a great stage to be on.
Then just speaking about Paarl, I don't want. Can you equate in New Zealand? It's a big rivalry, crosstown rivalry, Paarl and Newlands. Can you just equate in New Zealand just how big that rivalry is, and that bragging rights that you get in the city if you win?
From a New Zealand point of view, there's no such thing. New Zealand's a very small place. Obviously, there's 5 million people in Cape Town. It's obviously bigger than New Zealand. So I could understand the passion between both sides. To get them kind of back-to-back games, both home and away. It's great schedule. So the boys are looking forward to it, and just looking forward to picking up where we've left off in the start of this tournament.
Trent, you were one of the first players from your country to opt out of a central contract and go freelance, so to speak. I just wanted to know your thoughts about making that decision, etc. What went through your head?
Decision that I obviously made off my own back nearly 3 years ago now. It's quite phenomenal how quickly time has gone by. I've counted myself very lucky to have the opportunities I've had put in front of me, and as a cricketer, as a guy, I've just tried to make the most of those opportunities. I've got 3 young kids, which I'm sure you'll hear running around at some point. Decision I didn't take lightly, but just try to make the most of those opportunities. So the ones that have been put in front of me have been too good to say no to, and I'm loving my opportunities to play the game that's given me so much. It's been good fun.
And how do you see leagues and international teams obviously coexisting in the future, because it's happening at a lot of different countries now?
yeah, there's a lot of cricket on around the world. Yeah, there's a lot of chat of them working together and obviously making it work for each other. But there's lots of players at different stages of their career, lots of new faces coming through trying to make a name, and it's a busy schedule. It's all to play for, but I can only really speak from my point of view. And like I said, I've got not a limited time span, but a certain time span to play this game, and I feel like I'm towards the end of that lifespan, and I'm just trying to make the most of it. So here I am.
What can you say about the standard of SA20 compared to other leagues across the world?
Yeah, I suppose I've got a good judge of, I suppose, a few leagues. I've had a good chance to experience a lot over the last couple of years, and as I said, this part of the world, and any sport, it's a very passionate part of the world, and out of the 2 games I've played, both sellout crowds pretty much, and yeah, it's a phenomenal stage to be on. I see DK making calls. It's close to IPL standard in terms of 1 and 2, and I'll probably get around them with that. It's a very, very good standard, and even just looking at some of the team sheets to come up against as a bowling point of view, you're playing the best of the best, and conditions are great, crowds are great, so it's good fun.
Your teammate Mark Uptill retired. What will you remember from him?
Yeah, quality player. Yeah, a true servant of New Zealand cricket, and a guy with a phenomenal record. Yeah, played a lot of cricket with Guppy, and yeah, I see he's officially announced his retirement, which is exciting for him to move into that next part of his career and into his life. But yeah, no, he was a great guy to play with, and a phenomenal player. So yeah, obviously wish him all the best for what's next in his world.
Trent, you at international level, you formed a great partnership with Tim Southey over the years. Do you think you can do that in this team with Kagiso Rabada?
Yeah, no, me and KG got a good friendship, and that's the beauty of these tournaments, and I suppose franchise cricket is getting the opportunity to play with guys you obviously wouldn't normally get the chance to play with, and yeah, I've played in probably 4 or 5 teams now with him, and he's a phenomenal talent. His ability to just turn it on and obviously bowl some of the deliveries that he does, it's always great to watch. So yeah, now looking forward to creating that friendship continuing that friendship over the next kind of 4 or 5 weeks, and yeah, really want to do something for my Cape Town, that's for sure.
Then I just want to ask you about your assessment of the young talent coming through in South African cricket. SA20 is obviously a showcase for that. We saw DeAndre Pretorius yesterday putting on a showcase, Diego Brevis in your side as well. What's your assessment of the young guys?
I feel like Brev has been marked as a young up-and-coming talent for the last 20 years in a way. Yeah, same thing, had a little bit of a chance to play some cricket with him, and the guy can bat, that's for sure. He's a phenomenal talent. We got a glimpse of that the other night at St George's, and yeah, speaking about a couple of other young guys that I've only really just met, Delano, I haven't seen a guy be able to turn on with the ball and a bat like that, and the impact that he's made in these last couple of games, it's been very cool. But yeah, I'm going into the fire a little bit with some guys that I actually don't know too much about, but just looking forward to that battle and that chance to take them on. So it's a great time.